Hello, folks. Strange video, this one from me. First of all, you'll have to forgive my gravelly voice. I'm coming down with something, and I wasn't going to do a live stream. I'm not doing a live stream tonight. I wasn't going to do a video tonight. But I got a message from Jason from the Knots Kill Team community, the TO there at Knots Kill Team, letting me know that a mutual friend of ours, Chris Scott Bloor, this is Chris and some of his painted stuff. Uh, he's gravely ill. Um, he's been for the last 3 weeks in a medically induced coma. And Jason writes, I'm just going to read this bit. He's hopefully being roused today. He's still in a hypercritical condition. With the best possible outcome from today, his road to recovery is likely to be long and difficult, and his long-term health implications are likely to be severe. Now, first of all, I'm sharing this because I'm gutted, and he's a good friend. Even though he's only somebody that I will go and play kill team with at tournaments, I've always said on this channel, and I've meant it. Um, you know, one of the reasons to have a hobby like this is to meet new people. It's hard to meet new people and make new friends when you get to your, 30s and 40s. And, you know, not only is he a fellow kill team player, he's also a fellow computer science teacher, and he's given me not huge amounts of advice, but he has given me professional advice over the last couple of years, which has helped. When my results haven't quite been where I've wanted to be. I know that he's, I think, a deputy head as well at his school, and he can't switch that off, you know. And there's not many of us computer science teachers, because if you have a degree in computer science, you can make a lot more money doing something else. He's a gentleman. He's a consummate kill teamer. A real Renaissance man, hobbyist. He's also been to the. He was at the. He got a golden ticket last 2 years in a row. Been to Worlds twice. So if you're watching this internationally, you may have met Chris as well in America in Atlanta. And so yeah, there is a GoFundMe, and I know on the internet there's so many things asking you to put your hand in your pocket for something, and I get that, and I think they call it compassion fatigue, and all I would say is I wouldn't still be doing this stuff, making these kinds of videos, doing the YouTube stuff, painting the kill team, traveling to events, if it wasn't for the community. And Chris absolutely typifies the very best of what the kill team community is and should aspire to be. Now, we live in the UK, so we're not talking about medical bills, but as good as the pay arrangements are for teachers, sick pay does run out. He's got a wife, he's got a little kid. He's not going to be able to return to work anytime soon, so they're going to need a safety net so that they can focus. I've been in an IC. I wasn't in an induced coma, but I've been in America. You call it the ICU, or critical care. Intensive care, and it takes months before you can, you rehabilitate. And he will have been. I was the wellest person in the intensive care, which is still pretty unwell. But Chris, having been placed in an induced coma, that's going to take orders of magnitude longer to recover from. So, look, it's terribly difficult, isn't it, to ask for someone to put. The way I'm looking at it is this: we play Warhammer. If you're being truly honest with yourself, you've got to be a disposable income. A kill team is 50 odd quid. So what I want you to do, this is my challenge to you. Go onto the Games Workshop web store. Go and find out how much it costs you to buy a box of Felgor, right, in your local currency, and pass that along to Chris and his family. And if that means you buy one less kill team this year, that's a sacrifice you can probably live with. It's a sacrifice I can live with, and it's the right thing to do. And I like to think we forged the kind of community where, we can band together and we can do stuff like this, and we can help people when these kind of situations fall on their heads. So the link is obviously going to be in the description to the GoFundMe. Obviously, there's going to be no ads on this video. I couldn't possibly. And what I need you to do, I never actually promote my stuff. What I need to do is to share this one, Reddit, random Discords, wherever you are. Please do. And then hopefully we can build up a bit of a buffer for Chris when he gets out of hospital and for his family, so they're not worrying about the awful realities of like paying the rent and paying the fuel bills and all that and the food and stuff, and they can focus on the rehabilitation and getting better. Now that's it. I've as soon as I found out, I was messaged at about 5 to 4. I've come straight home from work. I've not even taken off my jacket, and I am that moved that I had to just get this up straight away. So time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. In terms of updates, I will try and funnel through anything else that I find from it. It's a little, obviously, it's a little bit, I will hear stuff, or Jason will post stuff. If you're on the Discord, I will try and keep people informed as best as I can within the realms of what's reasonable. Okay, when we're dealing with another person's private, like, family life and health and everything else. And I'll try and keep people updated as best as I can, funneling things through that way. But it would mean a lot to me, and it would mean a lot to Chris and his family, and it would just show how good the kill team community can be at pulling together in times of crisis. Is like I say, I think that's a fair ask, right? You go and look how much a kill team set costs in your country. You just do one less kill team in 2015 than you were going to. And then the last bit, and this is just from me, I'm going to keep in my prayers as well. And I know that religion's not particularly trendy at the moment or whatever, but you couldn't stop me, okay? So if that's also your thing, a little bit of prayer never hurt anybody, okay? At worst, it's neutral, right? Depending on where you are with that. But I needed to put that in there as well, just from me. But please have a look at the GoFundMe link, okay? And again, just consider if you can. And you play Willhammer, so you can, right? We're talking about, he's got a little kid, come on. And he's a top bloke. And that's it. I'm just going to keep rambling and begging now, so I'm going to cut the video there. Please share this one around more than you would. And hopefully we can do the right thing. Alright, I'm not good at this, so cheerio. Better days ahead. Better days ahead.